And we are live just here, about to get on the TTC. This is the 9:35 Jane Express. This is the 10:05. And this is on, like I said, the 9:35 Jane Express. Over here at Jane Station. Sorry? It's now 12:05 p.m. here on, I believe it's Wednesday the 14th. Yeah, Wednesday the 14th of August 2024. And we are on unit 1005, 1005. And this is the Orion OG Hybrid HEV. And it's a loud one, so let's just enjoy the sights and sounds and enjoy this ride and along Jane Street. I think we might be in still Toronto, but it's going to probably go through part of York. And it's a route I've definitely taken, before, of course, but haven't taken it a few days, and it's a really gorgeous sunny day for you all to enjoy. And if you like days without too many clouds in the skies, there's one for you here today to enjoy it. It's really gorgeous, actually. My journey, I was deciding which one of the 35s or the 935s I was going to take. And as you guys know, if you don't know and you're not from Toronto, welcome to the channel. I am Patrece Sunflower, and feel free to give the video a like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. And as I was mentioning before, I was considering this route. I had thought about the different branches of the 35. So we have the 35, the 35A, and the 935. I don't know the main difference between all three of them. If we have any bus finders who wish to share the depths of the routes that go into all those details, you can feel free to share that. Or if you're watching it later on when it's not live, feel free to. I do know that the 935 or 935 Jane Express has limited stops along the way, so I know that it does stop at a few stops along the way, obviously, because as we can see, this Dundas Street West is coming up as the first stop. And then I think it also stops at St. Clair, and if my memory serves me correctly, Moeller Avenue, and then I think Eglinton, and then Trethewey or Trethewey. But the realms of all of those ones after that, I'm not really sure. I don't know if I'm going to be taking it the entire route all the way to Pioneer Village Station, because that's very far, and it's, I think, in probably North York, close to Vaughan. So it's a great bus. It's kind of like a subway. It just runs along Jane, and it runs quite frequently. And our stream is coming to you live from Toronto, Ontario, Canada. So my bad. Actually, the bus does not stop at St. Clair. It stops at Woolner. I think it used to stop at St. Clair, but they must have eliminated that stop. And so it stops at Dundas Street West and then Woolner Avenue. I'm good, thank you. How are you? Yeah, this is an OG HEV hybrid, 2006 model. Thanks. We'll enjoy the bus ride, guys. It's a beautiful day to enjoy it, and we're on a busy street, so I kind of had wished that the street was a little more bumpy, but it's a pretty smooth street. Or maybe this bus just has really good, what do you call it? It has good suspension on this vehicle. It must be maintaining it well. Yep, it's 10:05, that's right. And the driver is really accelerating and deaccelerating quite fast. I don't know if you guys could hear that, but it was really noisy. And that's 11:09. Yeah, I could feel that as it was approaching Eglinton. It was really flooring it. Like maybe he wanted to get through the light. Now, how similar are the specifications on the OG diesel compared to the OG hybrid HEV? Are they similar in any way? I mean, if you know, can you share that with our viewing audience so we can get an idea? Thank you. Okay, so I'm reading your comment here. It says, well, the difference is the diesels don't have the ion lithium batteries, while the hybrids do. The hybrids runs on the batteries, but the diesels don't. So the diesels were just strictly diesels. There was no electric portion of them. Wouldn't that have made them last even longer than these 2006 units? Because I think one of the comments came in about that, and without knowing like so much about them, and I'm okay to say that. I'm humble enough to say that I don't know everything about them. I know like what they look like and some basic details, but yeah, you would think that they would last longer. So let's just enjoy these while we can, and they're nice and noisy. They're not quiet at all, and that's why I guess I really like them. Sorry. Sorry. Oops, hopefully I can get up here. Sorry. Oh, the bus is just way too crowded. I gotta get off this bus. Maybe I'll catch another one that's less busy. I felt like I was cornered in the back there, and not a lot of space to move around. And you know how the buses are in the back? There's just no space. Like I started to get used to the NGs because the seating in the back is a lot more spacious. But anyway, let's get the front of the unit while it passes by. And now we're at the corner of Lawrence Avenue West and Jane Street. I was out this way in July on a very, very muggy hot day. I remember it was extreme humidity. It was like as if we were in Hilton Head, South Carolina. That's what it felt like. Like really hot southern weather. Like super muggy. Sorry, bus. I know there's the 7320 here. Not looking for that unit. This is supposed to be a very good place to get Mexican food. Comal y Canela. Looks like a great place. Probably with like not community pricing though. I was looking for Mexican food that was for the community. This looks like it's for, you know, places that want to pay a lot of money for food. I always thought if I came to a community, I could get community pricing. Not always the case. So let's see if we have any more buses coming along the way here. I didn't want to catch a bus so quickly. I wanted to catch a specific bus, but I'm not sure if it's going to be going by. So I'm not sure I'm going to take this bus. I have to has to get a little closer for me to see if it's worthy of me taking it. I'm not sure. I also can't see the screen right now because it's too dark. So we have $13.99 here. There's 1,000. God, lady, shut up. I can't help it, you missed the bus. I'm kind of picky about the bus I'm going to take, so I guess I might have to wait a little bit. I just saw 1,000 go by, which would have been like one of my ideal choices to take. But it was going towards Pioneer Village Station, and I'm not going towards Pioneer Village Station. I'm going to head back towards the south. There are so many bus options here to go to so many different ways, but the units that I want to take are not really showing up right now. So we just have to wait a little bit. Look at that. You can get fresh coconut here, guys, with a nice proud Jamaican flag. I was actually just watching a video earlier from Berbice, Guyana. She's the coconut lady, and it's actually, you can find it on my wall. And she's serving coconuts to the local people, and they're buying it. And how amazing that I would see something just like that right here in Toronto, where they're serving coconuts, fresh coconuts. But I'm not going to go to the other side of the street now. I'm just going to stay where I am here. But it's nice that they're offering that. That's probably the most healthy thing to have. And also, you know, full of electrolytes and minerals during the heat. If you like coconut water, of course. We're waiting for a bus. That's why we're standing here. I just explained a little earlier about waiting for a specific bus, or a specific unit rather, like a certain type of bus, and that's what we're waiting for. There's a lot of buses that we take on this channel, and certain units stand out more for the live and our goals. So just enjoy the view of the sky here, and yeah. Please give the video a like and subscribe if you haven't already. Support your creator here. Yeah, if you're here to be a troll, you can just leave now. I don't tolerate harassment or trolls or rudeness. It's not welcome anywhere on this channel, so you can leave. Thank you. It's not welcomed here. You can just retract your comments. I don't want it on my page. I'm trying to keep the energy clean on here. So luckily we have 10:35 coming up here on the 35. We're back on the bus now. I don't think that's necessary. You can retract that. Let's keep the comments related to the bus. Thank you. Well, with the transportation here, it depends on your age and your mode of transportation. Like if you choose to use a ticket or a Presto card or cash. Generally speaking, it's between $2.30 and $3.35, I believe, for cash, and that's in Canadian dollars. Now, if you buy a monthly pass in advance, you can probably save money, and you can use that on multiple transit systems. Like, for example, the MyWay transit system you could use it on, or Brampton Transit, or Go Transit, and then of course Toronto Transit Commission. The bus drivers are doing a driver changeover right now, so that's why the bus is stopped here. And we have a truck in front of us that's got its four ways on. So what kind of buses do you have in the UK? Fluffy Senior 90. I actually do like some buses that are vintage. In Walsall, there's some videos you can find online from 1976 that show some of the double-decker buses that are very nostalgic to watch in the United Kingdom. beautiful lush green here on our right as we approach Eglinton Avenue West. One of the most beautiful parts of Toronto is actually right here at Eglinton and Jane, with all the beautiful greenery here. Any time of the year it's actually gorgeous here, and we just can't wait until September and October when the fall leaves come in with the autumn foliage. It's really stunning to look at, and it makes bus fanning even more memorable with the colors. And Canada has 4 seasons. Here in Toronto, we have 4 seasons here in Ontario specifically. Different parts of the province have slightly different weather, but pretty much similar. Like if you were in Northern Ontario versus Southern, if you were in the north, you might get a lot colder weather versus the south by the lake. But we have our winter, spring, summer, and fall. And currently we're in the summer season, which is going to be turning into fall or autumn season starting around September 20th, 21st approximately. So we're looking forward to fall because it's so beautiful. All the green will turn into beautiful, vibrant colors. Yes, they do actually. Yeah, they're heated. Are your buses heated in the United Kingdom in the winter? Here we kind of need the heat because we get weather as cold as minus 20, 30, minus 40 with the wind chill. So, and if you go further north, like northern Alberta, you can get like minus 50, minus 60. So for here it's essential to have the heat on the bus in the winter. It gets very, very cold here. Very, very cold. Well, in Toronto, we don't have it that it's that far to travel, no. Everything is very accessible pretty much for everybody, especially if you live along the subway line or bus line. As I was saying, we have so many routes and areas to travel upon in Toronto. We're a very, very large city here, and transportation is excellent for the most part. Very vintage dairy superette. You save. Looks like it's over 100 years old, that store. Yes, all areas of Toronto are covered by transportation. Now, you may find some certain roads and streets that are lacking transit. Yes, the TTC could improve that, but for the most part, we have all areas of Toronto have transit accessibility, including people who require mobility, like wheel trans as well. So it's very, very, very accessible here. Basic information about the unit that we're on. It's unit 1035, and this is an Orion, it's an OG diesel hybrid HEV, and this unit actually is been around since 2006, so it's already 18 years old, and I don't know its set date for any plans about retirement, but maybe in the near future or sooner than we think. I really don't know. But it's an amazing, loud, amazing bus to travel on, and one of our favorites. Orion OG HEV. This is the 1035, TTC 1035. The current temperature here is, I believe, around 25 degrees Celsius. And yes, the bus is equipped with air conditioning. But this is an older unit, as mentioned. This is a 2006 unit. We have some brand new units that are also on this route within the fleet. Well, I guess they're a different fleet. We have also 1109 here. As mentioned, we have the new Flyers as well, the XDE 40s and 60s. I don't know if the XDE 60s run on the 935/35, but they do run on the 41. I'm talking about the XDE 60s. I don't know if they run on the 935/35, but they do run on the 41, 941. And of course the 45 and 945, if the 945 is still running. Let's see, what else do we have here? Yeah, we've had air-conditioned buses for many years. If you look at the history of Toronto buses, you can read, if you wish, further about them. There were no air-conditioned buses up until probably around the 2000s, I would think, approximately. Yeah, keep your comments clean. You can retract that comment, PPI or IP, whatever it is. Don't need that on the channel. Thank you. Yeah, so that's Jane Station, and it's currently under like a major renovation here and rehabilitation, as it says. They're doing some major work on the roads here, the driveway or whatever you call it, the bus bay area. So all the buses that pass through here have to go through Old Mill and do like a loop around and then make their way back up here. And that's specifically the 935s and 35s, but you have also the 26 DuPont and you have the 55 Warren Park, which go over to Runnymede Station. And then they pass through here and then they go to their final destination. So with the 26 DuPont being St. George Station, or if it's the 55 Warren Park, then it would be all the way near Old Dundas. Can't see any of the comments at the moment because it's really bright out here, but I'm going to try and get into some shade. Oh, thank you very much. That's kind of you. Fluffy. Yes, Toronto is a very beautiful city. That's right, Arctic. They are starting to retire. And the OG diesels have all retired. That is true. As of March 3rd, 2024, the 3 remaining 79 XXOO units, whatever, have retired, and as well as the 80XX units just retired on July 26th, 27th. So literally like about 2 to 3 weeks ago. And yeah, I have heard some of the OG HEVs, hybrids are retiring. I don't know how many are left, but I would hope at least maybe between 30 and 40, but the number could change. And we have a 26 DuPont coming here on the 3367. And if you're just new here watching, guys, and you're enjoying the content that I upload every day, including live streams, and you want to send a tip to me and support me financially, please do. I even have channel memberships now, and you can find that within my bio, and you can support me with a monthly donation or even a one-time donation. That would be greatly appreciated, very much, and very welcomed at this time. The bus is not free to ride, and neither is my coffee. And I haven't had a coffee yet, and I really need one. Also, your likes are very welcomed, and your comments and subscribing. Thank you so much. Which bus is the hottest? In terms of temperature, the Nova LFS buses are pretty hot. Yeah. Here we have 1402 on the 35A. And that's a lithium hybrid bus. I believe a 2008 model, if I'm not mistaken, 2008, 2009, sometimes 2011. Been interested in buses for a long time, like more than 10 years, really. I mean, if you subscribe to the channel, you will see the journey of buses that I've uploaded for the past 4 years, really. So long time, actually. Yeah, they really do. They really do sucks with the LFSs, the air conditioning, especially at the back of the bus. But it's handy for winter when it's really cold. Excuse me. I'm getting thirsty. I'm gonna have to go ahead and get an iced coffee really soon, because the air is really hot outside and I need a drink. And one fun fact about Jane Station here, guys. I don't know if you can see these 1940s buildings here. We have 29 Jane Street, 23 Jane. Well, if you were to look through archives of Toronto pictures, old Toronto pictures that is, that are black and white, you will actually see that right where Jane Station is standing, some of these apartment buildings, these three floors, low-rise apartment buildings from the 1940s. So they are not post-war apartments. These are World War II style, like from that era, from like 1940s, early 1940s, I would imagine around. So they actually had to tear some of them down for the building of Jane Station in 1966, 1968. So that's an amazing fact. And here's one of the latest buses that I was mentioning earlier, This is the 7279 on the hybrid electric. And this is the, oh, excuse me. This is a New Flyer XDE40. I've heard people call it XE40, so I don't know why we say XDE40, but I have heard it pronounced XE40. And that's the air brake. Luckily, it wasn't as loud as it usually is. Well, thank you very much for watching. Appreciate that and appreciate the subscription. Fluffy, thank you so much. Let's see, I have another question here. Where are you from and what time is it there? I don't know what time it is, but I think it's probably around 12 or 1 o'clock in the afternoon. And we are from Toronto, Canada. This is where the bus is located, where you're seeing this from. So I think we're going to wrap things up here, guys. Thank you for joining the live stream, and don't forget to gently press the like button and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. You're supporting me directly as a creator here on YouTube, and it means a lot to me. And stay tuned for new videos. Check out my other videos if you wish videos that are filmed in a more horizontal. I have a lot of horizontally filmed videos. As you guys can see, you are watching currently on the vertical live stream, which is part of the shorts feed. And thank you for joining us. And this is 1018 that's just pulled in, which is now out of service. I think that was, I don't know if it was a 35 or 35A or a 935, not sure.